Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Annabelle Sedano. The crash happened just before 8 this morning. More than 3 hours later, the scene is still very active. Guad Venegas reports for NBC4 and Telemundo 52. He joins us live with what we know so far. Guad, and I still see those police cars behind you.
Annabelle, good morning. Yes, you can actually see the accident right behind me, where the vehicles that were involved are still there. We're at the corner of Ola Vista and Granada, just west of the 5 freeway. You can see some of the detectives doing the work here. Now, the information we've gotten from the PIO for the Sheriff's Department is that all of this began just blocks away from this intersection when Sheriff's deputies attempted to stop that U-Haul vehicle that had 2 individuals inside, a driver and a passenger. It did not stop, and that's where the pursuit began. When they got to this intersection, there was a vehicle that was crossing the intersection, and that's when the U-Haul crashed into that vehicle. You can see part of that just to the left of that sheriff's vehicle that we're seeing in the back, that SUV. You can see a door open. That is the SUV that the U-Haul crashed into. Now, the information that we have is that there were 4 individuals in that SUV. The driver of that SUV died at the scene of the accident, and 3 others were taken to a hospital, 3 passengers. We don't have any specific information on the condition of those 3 individuals that were taken to a hospital. Meanwhile, there were 2 individuals in that U-Haul, the driver and a passenger. According to officers, both have been apprehended. We're going to hear from the public information officer who spoke to us just a few minutes ago about how this began.
It was a pursuit. What initiated it was deputies investigating what they believed to be a suspicious vehicle. One of the reasons that I understand they believe it was suspicious is because the vehicle had no license plates. When they tried to attempt to stop that for that violation, that's when the vehicle fled.
And you can see that vehicle, that U-Haul vehicle behind me, the area where the license plate should be. There is, in fact, no license plate there. So as of now, the good news is that both individuals that were inside of that U-Haul have been apprehended by police. Now, one of the details that the public information officer shared is that one of the individuals in the U-Haul stayed for a few minutes and then took off running. Eventually, they were able to find him when people called about a man walking next to the freeway, and they then brought in a police dog. So a canine was used to detain that individual. He is now receiving medical care before he is going to be taken to the police station. So that's the information that we have right now as detectives continue looking through the scene. Now, we also asked about this U-Haul, what they believe it was being used for, or if there's any objects inside, maybe something that was stolen. They could not share that information. They said that detectives are evaluating what is inside of that U-Haul at the moment. Annabelle?